Hi, welcome to all. This is Uninfo Technology. So today we can see how to configure the Docker file. So how to create a Docker file, we can go to the step-by-step process. Okay, so before going to this video, please subscribe and share the video for your colleagues. Okay, so and give the bell icon. Okay, so now we can go to the scenario. So what is our scenario means? First of all, first we want to make one Docker directory. So in the Docker directory, so I can create a one Docker file. Okay, so in this Docker file, so I can make the so the Docker file, instead of this file, I will build a one Docker image. Okay, so in this Docker image, I will build a new Docker container. So this is our scenario. Okay, first you can create your directory, and inside the directory I can create your one Docker file. Once the Docker file is completed, I can build one Docker image. In after the build the Docker image, I create a one Docker container. So we can go to the step-by-step process. Okay, so go to the my Kali Linux. So this is my Kali Linux. So this is my root directory. So in this root directory, first our scenario, first I will make Docker directory. So mkdir docker, then give enter. So once you can give mkdir docker and then give ls, I can get the Docker directory. Okay, so now I clear the screen, then I go to inside the Docker directory. So I give ls, it's not having any file. So see my path: home, Kali, Docker, desktop and Docker. So this is my path. Okay, so what is the second point? So we want to create a Docker file. So very important, if you are creating the Docker file, the extension of Docker file is capital D. Okay, so I give VA editor. So I want to create a VA editor, or is a two method you can able to create. One is if you give touch Docker file. Okay, you can get the Docker file here. See, now you can get the Docker file. So you can go to inside the Docker file, you can able to edit. Or else, without this method, so rm, I gave delete the Docker. So nothing. So then another method is VA editor. Directly I give the VA editor. See, I'm not having any files here. So I delete the file. So then give VA Docker. See, Docker file. So this is the file extension. Docker, D capital, that file. So give enter. So you can automatically you can get the VA editor. So once you can go to the VA editor. So what is the prerequisite you want to create a Docker file? So once you want to create a Docker file, first you want to start with the from. So from. So I give from. So from means which base machine you want to create. That is very important. So which base machine you want to create now. So depends on your scenario. You want to give the base machine. Instead of here, I will give Ubuntu server. Okay, Ubuntu. So in my base machine, I will taking the Ubuntu image. So give enter. Okay, then I want to run the command. Run. So run means, so inside my image, what I want to do the process. That is a very important point. Run is the image building step. What is mean by the run? Run is the image building step. Run trigger during the Docker image build. Okay, it is able to build the, it will able to trigger the, if you are do the process in the image environmental. Okay, so what I want to do, if I in my base machine Ubuntu server, after in the Ubuntu server create an Ubuntu base image, then what I want to do, I want to execute some task inside my Docker images. What are the image? What are the tasks I want to do? So apt. So apt get. I give update. Okay, instruction -y. Okay, then again second task is run. So then run. So I want to install the Nginx server. Okay, then give enter apt get install, so nginx, so nginx, so hyphen y extension I give here, so then give run. Okay, so then run. If I give the run, so I can able to get the so once the image is built, what is the happen? The next step, the container process. In the container, inside the container, so what you want to see here? Okay, that is very, very important. That is called a CMD process. If you give the CMD, so the process or the, okay, if you give the CMD, so if you give the CMD means automatically you can get the, you can able to get the service. Okay, so CMD, if you give the CMD command, okay, CMD, so I give the CMD here. Okay, so CMD. So if I give the CMD, so I want to know once the my Nginx service is run, I want to see the kernel. Okay, how it is possible? Okay, so once you can use the CMD command. Okay, so service, okay, service Nginx start. Okay, service nginx start. So if I give this command, automatically the service will start here. So what three instructions I give here? One is from, second one is run, third one is the CMD. Okay, so once you can complete this command, so now you want to save the file, give escape and give colon and a WQ. Okay, so once completed, then give ls, you can get the Docker file, give cat command, you can check the Docker file, it's created or not. Yeah, it is created properly. So how you can able to build the Docker image? So that it is very, very important here. So if you want to build the image, okay, so before going to build the image, first of all, you want to know the Docker image is built or not. That is very, very important thing. Okay, so then give Docker build, so you want to give the -t flag. So -t you want to give. So what is the name you want actually? So I can give the name test. So web server, I give the web server extension. Okay, so I give the name tag. So once I give space, I give dot, automatically it will build now. Okay, so you can able to build now. So it is my home directory, which is in the Docker. So you can give space and dot. I give enter. So automatically it will building now. Okay, so this first build context to the Docker daemon. Okay, it's the step-by-step process you can able to see now. Okay, so that is very, very important. So see my getting the error. Okay, so I will check what is the error. Oh, sorry, I'm not connected the network. That is the reason. So the network, it is very, very important now. Without the internet connection, you cannot able to get this file. Okay, so I connect now. So this is troubleshooting problem, like why it is pre-request means you are, it is the internet, it is through the internet only you're getting the image. Okay, so if I give enter, so first it will check the local machine, so the local base is having or not. So it will check it is available means it will take, but it is not available. Okay, so it will downloading from the Docker hub. Okay, it is downloading from the Docker hub. Step by step process. How many steps we are given? 4 steps we are given now. So the 4 steps you can able to see now. Okay, we can once this is completed, then let me check now. Okay, so I will freeze the video now. Okay. Hi. So the process is completed. See, so it is very big time process. Okay, so you can able to see my screen. Okay, so see the process. So first task, second task is update task, third task is run. apt install nginx server. Third task is also completed. When the third task is completed, then go to the last task. Okay, so last task you can able to see what is the last task means. So you can get the proper message. Okay, see, third task is also fourth one, nginx is started. It is running now. So now it is successfully built. Okay, once this completed, okay, how can able to check? Okay, so first give Docker images. Okay, give Docker image. So you can see the my web server. See, that is my web server, which I will use the Docker file now. So this is in the image form. Okay, so our scenario second task is completed. First one Docker file, then build the Docker file. You can make the one Docker image. The Docker image is completed. Then third last step, how to build the Docker container now. So how can able to build the Docker container means to give the command Docker. Okay, Docker run -it interactive mode. Then I want to give the name name. My name is web new. Okay, web new. So then I will give the space. Okay, so then what I want to do, so I want to give the actual like if I give the name and give the web new. Okay, so Docker run -it name and last you want to give your repository name. Okay, so repository means image name or as image ID. So I will give image name here. So see, so Docker run -it a name and a web server. If I start enter, so see the starting the nginx. Okay, the starting the nginx now. So our task is completed. Okay, so how you can getting the starting nginx means this is the cmd process. Okay, the cmd, if the cmd main purpose we can able to overwritable. Okay, that is the point. If you use the cmd command, the cmd it is can be overwritten or overwritable easily. Okay, that is a very important point. Okay, so overwritable bills, for example, your instruction is starting nginx our instruction in the cmd. So instead of here, so I will give some commands. Okay, so I can able to change my task also, which I am giving the command here. That is called overwritable. So how it is able to do, how it is able to overwritable, we can check now. So I can give here. So instead of starting nginx, it is automatically it will change now. It is called overwritable. Give is ps-ef. So if I give ps-ef, the container name web new. Okay, so I give this one. So first I clear my screen. So what I want to do, so I will change my task. Okay, so the change my task which I am using the command. So what is the name? Web new one. So I give web new one. So I give task. Okay, so if I give ps hyphen ef or as ls, so I give ls now. See, if I give ls, automatically I can get the list of the files and directories in my container. But what our task we can give in run? So run we are give only the service nginx start. That is the run command. Okay. So in cmd. Okay. In the Docker file, you can see means you can able to know see cat docker file. So I give Docker file. See service. What is the CMD service I given here? Nginx start. So if I give ls means I'm not getting the service nginx start. So I can get the actual what is the files and directories are available in the container. Okay, so that is the key point here. Okay, so the CMD, if you using the CMD, inside the CMD, you can give any command. It is overwritable. It is possible to overwritable. Okay, the same point, if you are using CMD, without the CMD, another one service called entry point. If you give entry point, it is not possible to overwrite. So that is also possible. That is not easy. Okay, that is not easy to overwritable. So CMD is overwritable, entry point is not overwritable. That is a very important key point or key features of the this Docker file. Okay, so first one is the from, second one is the run, third one is the CMD, and fourth one is the entry point. So next video we can see how to use the entry point now. So I hope this video is useful for you. So please subscribe my video. Okay, thank you.